another publisher journey video of the day. For me, let's talk about motivation. You know, you're led by inspiration or desperation, either or, right? That's what Tony Robbins says. And you know, inspiration is great, but sometimes having a desperation is good too. You know, every time I've had my back on the wall, I've noticed, you know, during my journey as an internet marketer, internet entrepreneur, that's when I really grew the most, and you know, pushed things to the next level. And right now, I'm very motivated again. You know, my business has been pretty decent for the past several years. You know, when I turn things around, I would say from 2020, I hit 10,000 a month with my publishing business consistently. Prior to that, I was working on it. But ever since I did that, it kind of hit like a ceiling, right? And you kind of have a tendency to kind of get comfortable. And so I've been kind of comfortable, and next thing you know, things were kind of progressing still, even though I was comfortable. Until about, I would say, last year, 2023, I started to see the sales kind of stagnate. And then 2024, it really stagnated. And I heard from like across forums and Facebook and whatnot, like other people have had the same issue this year, especially. Their business sales have really fallen off drastically. So that was me kind of feeling like my back against the wall as well. Why? I think it's because of AI. I think a lot of people out there are now using AI, whether they use it 100% or, you know, they're using it partly just to create for research or for anything they need assistances. AI speeds your work, you know, so everyone's faster, everyone's better, everyone's at another level. So, and there's more and more competitors coming in every year across the space of publishing. So I think that's what caused, you know, sales to kind of drop. And I felt it this year more than any other year in the past years, you know. And that was interesting because prior to that, I felt like everything was just going up and up and up, right? You know, when I really turned my business around was 2016. I decided to go all in publishing. Prior to that, I did have a publishing business with Amazon Kindle Publishing since 2010. My account technically started, okay? But it was always a side project until 2016. I just decided to go full time. And ever since 2016, it just went up and up and up. Until I think the past 2 years has been a struggle. So this year especially, I felt it. And it wasn't just me. I think authors and publishers across the space, they feel the same way. They don't talk about it that much, but I've heard here and there, right? So this year, I decided to make a change. That's the reason why I decided, you know, after years of saying no to using AI, I said, you know what, this year I'm going to embrace this new technology. In the middle of the year, I decided I'm going to use AI to create books and just everything pretty much, right? From start to finish, publishing process. And that really boosts my productivity. You know, I don't care what others say about AI right now. It's still in the beginning stages, so change is difficult to embrace for everybody. You know, whatever level you're in. You know, you don't want to embrace it. But even look at Blockbuster Video. They were number one on top in the industry for years, for decades. And then Netflix came with a new technology. You don't need physical VHS or DVDs anymore. But Blockbuster, they were too old, they were too archaic, they were too inflexible. They didn't adapt or die. They didn't adapt to the new technology of the internet. They still wanted to do things the old way. And that's what I foresee with AI. If you don't use AI, you don't embrace AI, slowly but surely, the people using AI are going to take over. The authors and publishers using AI are going to take over. Of course, you got to use quality. I understand that. But at the same time, you got to embrace this technology. It's with any other technology. When the internet came, the people who didn't embrace the internet, they got extinct. When the people who didn't use computers, they got extinct. When the people who don't use AI, they're going to get extinct too. So the way I see it, I started using AI. That's when my business turned around. Matter of fact, the first half of the year was worse than last year for me this year. But the second half, once I embraced AI and published over 50 plus books using AI, hit my personal record, my second half of this year is better than last year. And that says a lot because things were starting to go down for the past 2 years. It wasn't until I embraced AI and went all in all the way and had a vision for all topics from A to Z, 1,000 plus books, and I kept on keeping on 2 books a week, consistently, persistently, things started to change. So I'm telling you, for motivation, for me, I want to turn my business around. My back is against the wall. And that's what helped me to move forward. And on top of that, there's other reasons too. I feel like in this industry, you know, I published a lot of books over the years, but you know what? I just got to say, I want to publish more books independently than anyone out there. I'm not quite there yet, pretty sure, but I want to get there one book at a time. That's all I got to say. Do the best you can. What you do. Thanks for watching. Talk soon. Take care. Bye.